When Jungkook appeared briefly on his social platform earlier this month, no one expected that a single remark, a simple, honest, frustrated plea, would transform into one of South Korea's largest media ethics debates of 2025. It happened casually, in the middle of a live session where he spoke openly, comfortably, in the relaxed way only Jungkook could. But then his tone shifted. His eyes tightened. His voice, usually soft and playful, dropped lower. He said, "Some reporters, they follow too closely. I don't understand why they need to know my private schedule." It was not an outburst. It was not anger. It was clarity and exhaustion. For one of the world's most watched young artists, even the smallest sign of frustration sends ripples across an entire industry. Within minutes, clips from the live stream spread on Korean forums, Twitter, TikTok, and international fan communities. Dispatch-like outlets were mentioned. Anonymous reporter accounts were identified. News broadcasters replayed the clip repeatedly, discussing his tone, his expression, his sincerity, and slowly, the spark became a wildfire. What began as one comment expanded into a discussion about idol privacy, a critique of tabloid obsession, a reflection on fan boundaries, and a nationwide question: how much access is the public entitled to when it comes to a superstar? Jungkook has always been known for his openness. He shares cooking experiments, gym memories, late-night thoughts, and unfiltered conversations. He has always blurred the line between idol and human. It is both his strength and his vulnerability. But long before this December 2025 incident, Jungkook's relationship with privacy has been rocky. Multiple seeing intrusions into his home, a woman attempting to break in earlier this year, unauthorized tracking of his car routes, leaked private schedules, rumor-centric articles about restaurants he visited, photos taken without consent, misleading dating speculations. Each incident piled onto the next. Fans often tried to shield him, reporting problematic accounts, contacting media companies, demanding HYB take action. But December 2025 showed something new. Jungkook no longer stayed silent. For the first time in years, he publicly addressed how suffocating it felt, not to be chased by fans, but by professionals who claim to report the truth, yet dig into private moments that were never meant to be public. This remark was more than frustration. It was a boundary point, one he had every right to draw. To understand why Jungkook's comment created such a powerful reaction, one must look at Korea's unique media environment. Unlike Hollywood, where paparazzi have boundaries and celebrities can sue for harassment, South Korea's system is complicated. Tabloids operate in legal gray zones. Reporters often follow idols discreetly. Footage is obtained through non-consensual surveillance. Idols are pressured to remain polite even when uncomfortable. Public interest is often used to justify intrusion. For years, idols lived under an unspoken rule. It's part of the job. But as BTS rose to global prominence, the old rules began to feel outdated. Global standards shifted. Fans demanded better. Media transparency became an issue. When Jungkook publicly addressed his discomfort, it hit the exact nerve South Korea has long avoided discussing. Should fame erase a person's right to privacy? Within 24 hours, Korean media professionals began reacting online. Some reporters criticized Jungkook. Celebrities benefit from publicity. They can't choose when they want privacy. If he doesn't want attention, he should stop sharing so much about his life. Others defended him. Following someone's private movements is unethical. His schedule is not public information. He has the right to feel uncomfortable. A senior entertainment journalist wrote, "Jungkook is not asking the media to stop reporting on him. He is asking for respect. There is a difference." The debate widened. University professors in communication studies weighed in. Lawyers debated whether new privacy protections were needed. Even veteran K-pop managers appeared anonymously in interviews, acknowledging how reporters chase idols through airports, hotel lobbies, gym parking lots, and even private residential streets. The issue is not new, but it had never been addressed this boldly by a star this famous. And media controversy in Korea is complete without mentioning Dispatch, the most famous and infamous paparazzi outlet in the country. Though Jungkook didn't name names, everyone assumed he was referring to outlets like them. Their defense has always been the same. Fans want to know. We provide what the public desires. Yet this logic raises a disturbing question. Who decides what the public wants? The media or the public itself? Dispatch's past coverage of idols has ranged from harmless airport photos to invasive private dating, stalking schedules, surveillance-style tracking. And as Jungkook's fame grew, so did the intensity of coverage. Behind every exclusive photo, there is a tip-off, a stalker, a tailing vehicle, or a hidden photographer, fans say. If Jungkook says he's uncomfortable, that should be the end of the discussion. But tabloids see him differently. A headline, a story, a product, a profit. His discomfort, ironically, is part of the cycle. For ARMY, Jungkook's comment was not just about privacy. IT was about witnessing someone they love reach a breaking point he rarely shows. Fans expressed fear, protectiveness, song or empathy, and heartbreak, one Korean fan wrote. He always pretends it's okay, so when he finally speaks, it means he's been holding it in for a long time. Another said, he didn't sound angry. He sounded exhausted. There's a difference. The emotional reaction was immediate. Respect Jungkook began trending. Fanbases demanded HYB issue a statement. Petitions were launched addressing media harassment. International fans wrote letters to Korean press organizations. Analysts began discussing the mental health toll on young celebrities. It didn't matter that Jungkook kept calm. His expression told its own story. HYB, Jungkook's management, did not immediately comment publicly, but internally, discussions were likely intense. The company has dealt with lawsuits, addressed Sasian cases, expanded security measures, hired investigators, and worked closely with police multiple times, but the December incident highlights a deeper problem HYB cannot solve alone. Structural media culture. HYB can defend Jungkook from stalkers, trespassers, malicious rumor creators, but confronting mainstream media, that is a far more delicate battlefield. Taking on Dispatch or major outlets could affect future coverage of HYB artists, broadcasting relationships, press access. For events, HYB must walk a tightrope, protect Jungkook, but not ignite a war with the press, a near impossible task. TO understand the sensitivity of the issue. Consider the tragic history of Korean celebrities and press harassment. Several stars lost their lives after relentless media pressure. The public remembers these names with sorrow, and each time another idol speaks about discomfort, the memories return. Korea carries a deep scar regarding intrusion, rumor culture, online hate, targeted harassment, and tabloid exaggeration. Jungkook's comment, therefore, didn't just speak to his situation. IT echoed along. Painful legacy. One professor from Yonsei University said, Korea must decide whether it values celebrity humanity or celebrity profit. Foreign news outlets immediately covered the incident. BBC Asia, Forbes Korea, and multiple entertainment reporters in the US and Japan framed the topic as South Korea's ongoing struggle with celebrity privacy. This expanded the debate beyond K-pop communities into discussions about cultural expectations, global fandom, ethical journalism, Asia's entertainment industries, the effect of global stardom on local media norms. Ironically, the issue became bigger because international press amplified it, proving Jungkook's global relevance while also highlighting the contradiction. A star loved worldwide cannot find privacy at home.